Hey, hey, I done hit the buzzer. Hey there, it's your fly guy, Captain Dr.G, and I'm out of uniform today, but am I? Yeah, I'm up here in Folsom County. I am so excited, and I apologize that we had to start the flight late. You know, things happen, weather delays. You know what? The airplane has issues, but nevertheless, we are live and in color. I just want to say, welcome to the pit, your weekly spiritual, encouraging, upliftment information that will change your life, because the captain is always bringing it to you. Welcome aboard Flight 737. We are here in Folsom County, California. I'm telling y'all, I got my hat on today. I got the cowboy hat on. Yeah! It's been an awesome day, and I'm really excited because what is about to happen, we're going to see change on our watch. It is our time. Can you say that? It is your turn in time, and you ready to move to the front of the line? You ready to get your first class seat? Well, you on with the captain tonight. I'm going to bring somebody on board the vehicle who's he's a really interesting young man. Well, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to invite him on up to the cockpit. This young man here, he deserved to be up here in the cockpit. And he's a new friend, and we've been working together here for a few minutes. He's with the Juneteenth committee.
Oh Lord, I'm in the cockpit. Look at that.
You up in the cockpit, Brother Michael. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the pit. And we just up here doing some wonderful things here. He invited me up to Folsom County. He shared with me what's been going on up here. And y'all, I did a flyby, and I'm so glad that I came here, because I have learned some things today that it's been blowing my mind. I didn't know there was a Negro city, and I'm talking about this brother was rich. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let Brother Mike go ahead and chop it up for a minute, because this guy here, he knows everybody in the community, and they love him. Just a few minutes ago, one of the guys he's the big wig here, I told him what I've been quietly doing, trying to bring about change. He said, let's do it together. He's into teamwork. So I'm excited about it. Come on, Mike, welcome to the Pit Show. Say hello to the folks.
Well, it's a blessing and honor to be here. It is perfect divine order that I'm in the cockpit with the captain.
Yes.
I ain't touching nothing.
Don't touch nothing. I know you said you wanted to put the autopilot on. No.
I ain't touching nothing this time. But I'm gonna watch you closely. in case you nod off, I'm gonna at least keep it in the air. I ain't gonna try to land it.
I tell people, say, "Oh, that looks so easy. Anyone could do it." I was like, if anyone could do it, guess what? You would be doing it. It is an art. It is a talent, flying an airplane, man. I mean, I did it. I did it for 44 years, just from day one, brother.
Did you ever crash?
Never. Well, you know what? Wait. Well, I had to do one day. Wait a minute. I couldn't get the nose gear down. Oh, the nose gear wouldn't come down. And y'all, this was, they call it the wreck ride, recommendation ride.
Yeah, it was a wreck ride, all right.
It really was. I couldn't get the gear down. And I was going for my multi-engine rating. And you got to have a recommendation ride. And so they took me out there, and we was doing stalls in this 310. And Brother Mike, the nose gear wouldn't come down, y'all. So I had to go take that airplane over to Long Beach. Now, it just came out of maintenance over in Long Beach. So there was something going on there. Something was going on over there. But anyway, I took it, and we landed the airplane on the main gears, and then the nose came down and hit that metal. I still remember it to this day. But hey, listen, the FAA had an office there, Federal Aviation Administration. They literally, at the end of the runway is the FAA office. They came out and looked at it and said, great job. But you know what? You got a half an inch off the white center line. I wanted to say, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna go there. But anyway, he was joking with us. Basically, he said, y'all did a good job. So that was my recommendation ride.
Good recommendation.
It is.
Look, I asked if he wrecked the flight, and that was his recommendation flight.
And that's why they literally call it the wreck ride, brother.
Okay, so let me tell you. So we are in Folsom, California.
Tell me about Folsom.
Everybody has heard of Folsom Prison.
Yes.
And Johnny Cash, the Folsom Prison Blues.
Was Johnny Cash white? I mean,
no, he was white.
But his wife was.
Yeah, when they said it was a man in black, and he always wore black, and he, his wife was black. She was butter pecan sister. They were lovers, writing to each other when he was in the army. But he's a big deal up here. But this town, Folsom, originally was indigenous land as all of California. And then when the Mexican land grant was 35,521 acres, was entitled to Afro-Cuban Danish Jewish brother William Alexander Leidesdorff Jr. And then the gold rush, this was in 1844. And then so 1848, January, the gold rush happened. And so they're finding all this gold on his land, and he's surveying the land as most business people would do. And they give reports, there's a lot of gold on your land. And it's a whole lot of black folks that you send up here mining gold on your land. So they called the area Negro Bar.
Negro Bar.
And so it was a bar of gold that these Negroes was mining for. And so you had this town site in 1849, 175 years ago this year, the town was called Negro Bar. And so today we're at a scoping site for what we're going to do with this area that this African founding father and the town of Negro Bar is. And I'm suggesting to the powers that be in my town that all that we're going to do is recreate what was done 175 years ago. You're not getting rid of it. So as the chief of staff of the Negroes, it's an honor and blessing to invite and the prime minister of the American slave state. He's well received. The powers that be in the town, the politicians, the big developers, the Chamber of Commerce, the people that run Intel up here, they're all welcoming us with open arms, because what they don't want is for us to ask for all of our land back and get off this Negro town. Y'all don't belong here. Y'all ain't Negroes. But we're American, and we're of African descent. And on one side of my family, and the other side, they have American slave descent. And then I got a third root, which is indigenous, because
you all mixed up, brother.
I am. That's what American is. Because when my family that were Buffalo soldiers, my fathers, they was chasing them Native American women.
Woo!
That was all that was around.
Well,
if wasn't no sister there, what you gonna do?
Hey,
I mean, I can look at you and love you, but I can't, lay down with you and be in love with you. That ain't gonna happen. Not me. I'm gonna say, baby, can I braid your long hair? It ain't kinky and nappy like I know it, but it's straight and pretty. And can I rub your feet? And so that's what we do. So here in Negro Bar, tomorrow, we're going to have a Juneteenth educational symposium. And we're going to talk about what Juneteenth actually is, the history, and we're going to, our keynote speaker and esteemed guest is the captain. So you know what's getting ready to happen.
They better fasten their seatbelt. Their life ain't gonna never be. I already started testing the waters, y'all. Just being quiet. People.
You weren't quiet.
No, they wanted to know who I was. And they came over to me, and you know what I did? Once you connect,
oh, Lord.
I took them up. We'll be there tomorrow. Hey, we're having a good time.
We're having so much time.
You know what? It's really
my fault. He was late because he was having so much good time. He forgot all about y'all today because he ain't never been to no town that said this is a Negro town. But all these white people. How that?
This boy is a mess, y'all.
Well, they had this thing called the Dred Scott case that says slave or free, you got no rights that you're bound to respect. They said, so do y'all never want to leave? You want to be a slave? You got an option. So most of them left, and a number of them, stayed and set up another town up the hill called Negro Hill.
Right.
The meeting is down the hall, man. You got to go down, yeah. But you can stay on this one.
Hey, you can climb on board the airplane.
You can't. He's a pilot.
Well, she can get a first class seat.
Look, he's a pilot. he gonna get me running out of town talking about. He had this man come in here with a big black hat on, Juneteenth speaker talking about get on the airplane.
We're having too much fun, y'all.
No, because I tell people, I already told them it's in the newspapers, in the Beat, the Sacramento, the newspaper in town. We're hanging out with some of the top developers, top people in the town, and people, yeah, I know Michael. Oh my God, who are you?
Wait a minute, I got Linda asking the question.
Okay.
I'm wondering what happened. Let me do this here. I'll put it up. Question Linda asked was, I was wondering what happened in a Negro town. Could you answer that, Mike?
Well, this is 1849. And so these are Black people yearning for a greater measure of freedom that were runaway enslaved Africans as well as free Africans, people that never knew nothing about slavery because they were out here. This was Mexico, first of all. And so you had an awful lot of Afro-Latinos that were born free. The president of Mexico, that Vicente Guerrero was a Black man into slavery. The governor at the time of California was Pio Pico, an African man. The state of California is named after an African woman. So you had a lot of people of African descent that were free born. Didn't know nothing about the slave master's whip. But you also had a number of people that were part of the slave nation that had, Master M on his shoulder because they, bought them, bred them, and branded them, and they running around free. So they always had clothes on because they didn't want nobody to know that they were branded. But so the town Negro Hill, Negro Bar, Negro Village, Negro Bluff, on the Rancho Rio de los Americanos, all this is Negro, and it's on the historical registry as part of the National Underground Railroad Network of Freedom.
This boy is full of knowledge. That one gentleman who I met first, he said, man, Mike, keep it 100% real up here. I'm surprised the Ku Klux Klan haven't taken this brother out.
I go barbecue. I know how to cook good. You go, if y'all got some Klansmen in your family or some Klansmen down the street, you better learn how to cook. They don't mind a Black cook running around.
I'm sorry.
They don't mind you having a cleaver. They don't mind you, with knives and stuff because you're the chef. But you better know how to cook because otherwise you're going to be on the menu.
Hey, they love Mike Harris. He's well known up here. And one of the things that Mike is not really telling me is that he is the state regional.
No, I'm just state of California, director for the National Juneteenth Observance Foundation. And we're going to fly the flag at the state capitol, the Juneteenth flag on top of the state capitol on June 19th. It's a quasi-optional holiday. But my teachers, a lot of them dead and gone, some still here, some old and tired. But I stand on their shoulders and I tell them, I say, you do not want me to go get the strollers and the diapers and bring my elders up here because everybody's gonna be mad at me and I'm gonna take it out on you. So let's not go there.
And they listen to him.
They what they gonna do?
And Linda gonna say, I know that's true with the cooking.
Get it now. You and have plenty of sides and have some dessert. And the most important thing is wash up as you go. As soon as you finish the food, you better be on your way.
See what I'm bringing you guys into? Because everywhere I go, I'm taking y'all. But up here, on a serious note, they really are ready for change.
Of course.
They've already took the city over, but they need some new ideas. They want to make sure that Black Lives Matters don't come up here.
No, that's who came up here and changed things. The problem is with our local Black Lives Matter is they don't have a historical reference. Black lives I've been black my whole life. My birth certificate says Negroid.
Mine too.
See, you was born on the base too?
Yes.
Because, if you have a military designation, you're a Negroid. So, Mama, what is this? Y'all came in on an asteroid or something? I'm not a regular Negro. I'm a Negroid. Mama, fix that. But seriously, the idea that there is, and somebody said it, and maybe it was you and they just agreed to it, that we need to fix this because there's so much division in our country. They want to just live a good life. My friend Jerry, he just wants to build $1 million homes. He don't care if you black, white, or purple. Be able to afford the mortgage and put some money down. I'll build you a home. They don't care what color you are.
They don't. It's and
Green.
George, Ben, and Hamilton, and that's the reason why I'm working to help raise up millionaires.
Yes.
Now, for those who are just coming on board, Linda said me too and amen. Linda's definitely responding like you got Linda going, brother.
Hey, and after you cook food and the itis rubs in, you wash your hands and you rub feet.
He's got the formula down.
Yeah, you rub feet.
So, Mike, when do you
Jesus did it?
Yeah, he washed it. Yeah, he washed his disciples' dirty, funky feet.
Well, no, I'm gonna wash the feet for if they funky. I'm a chef. You got to wash the meat before you tenderize it.
Yeah, this is what happened when I get around this boy.
You can't say your feet funky. Just get a tub and wash them. It's that simple.
You're right, brother.
Yeah.
You're right.
You ain't gotta put a mask on, COVID over. Just hold your breath.
That's it. Hey, family, there's one thing I want to do for you guys. I'm pulling it up right now. And I got the Juneteenth website up, Time Bank. I want you guys to go out there and sign up. Oh, Linda's laughing. Man, you making Linda laugh.
Linda, I live in Folsom. I'm the chief of staff of the Negroes in Folsom, California. There's thousands of brothers up here, but most of them can't come out and play. They're in the Folsom prison. But there's a few of us. What are we gonna do with him? I'm telling the truth. A lot of them are gonna get out one day. So we provide opportunity for them to be a farmer, wrestle with cows and cattle, and be out by themselves and find God again. Because some of them, didn't have a mama and grandmama that would twist your ear and gave you a reason to do right.
But we're gonna help them do right.
They need a reason.
We gotta give them a reason to do right.
Yes.
All right. What I want to do now is I want you guys to put in your web browser Juneteenth Jubilee timebank.com. You don't have to put www in there or http, just Juneteenth Jubilee timebank.com. And I want you to sign up. It's free to sign up right now, but the day is going to come when you will pay to get on the site, but you want to come early. I tell people, if Jesus came today, I'm going out with him. I love y'all, but I'm going out on the first wave, because the first wave gets everything. They get everything. But I want you guys to sign up and become a part of the Juneteenth Bank, because what this will do, we now will create our own little process where we can trade and do barter with each other, and we can give coins, donation, and people to do good works. The reason why I'm doing this here is that the American capitalistic system, its monetary system, really devalued human life. The supply and demand. It's over 8 billion people here, and therefore, everybody, there's just so many skill sets. You got 8 billion people, we can be able to pick and choose because the demand is so, you got so many people, they can devalue your worth. But what we now need is a new monetary system that is about uplifting humanity and paying you for who you are, and so that we can begin to do things in a way that we reward good deeds, and we can pull the good out. And this is the quickest way. What this time bank does is to build trust, because that's been lacking. But having this new system here, and we get people, our friends, to come on board, and we create a whole new movement from the bottom up, and then we'll begin to work on creating an ecosystem here so we can help save the planet. We're doing many things right now. We want to start doing things through the time bank. I need you to engage. So it's sign up now. It's free. It's limited seating. So anyway, we're done with that piece. I'm coming back to you now in the studio. Stand by. Captain's coming back. We're back. And I just want to tell you guys, it's been a privilege, pleasure, and honor always to serve you guys. You guys I love you so much. I appreciate you guys and the things that we're going to do together. And now that Juneteenth and the American slave nation is linking up, and the Captain's Millionaire and Unity for a Better Community, we've got enough institutions now to bridge ourselves together, network ourselves together, so that we can really usher in change. I'm excited about the time bank, because when you do sign on to the time bank, I'm gonna give you 10 credits so that you can begin to trade, and you can put your services out there, what you do, and other people may use your service, and we just start creating something beautiful from the bottom up. Well, listen, y'all, we gotta go. I just want to let you know that I'm sorry for the late departure. You know, we had a delay, but we did get airborne, and we're coming back your way. It's been a privilege, pleasure, and honor seeing you guys and having you guys on board tonight. We thank you for being part of the journey. And my brothers and sisters, know this here. You have to be the change that you want to see. And you got to have the mindset, if it is to be, it's up to me. And we're going to give God all the glory as we seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. And so all these things can be added unto us. My time is up. I thank you for yours. This has been your captain speaking, and Mike Harris. Say goodbye to the folks, bro.
Amen. Amen.
All right. All right. Peace and blessings.
Live. Yeah. Love you.